All right, what's up, everybody? It's now November the 11th, and yesterday was a really good day trading, and I hope to replicate that again today, but maybe not to the same level, right? You're not always going to have like a phenomenal day trading. Some days are going to be okay, some days are going to be break even, some days are going to be phenomenal. As long as you try to be consistent. The number one goal of every single day trader should be risk management and understanding how to position size, understanding invalidations and how to stop themselves out. So instead of just focusing on the profits when you first start, focus on making really good trades, and then the profits becomes a bonus of the good trades. So yesterday I took 4 trades. I swung Ethereum from the night before, made $2,000 profit, but I would have been up like 15K if I actually closed it near the top, but stepped on it. It was a swing, right? And then TA took 2 trades on this as well for $6,400, and then Millennia for 8,900. Those are some really big wins. When you get to a point where you can make like, on a good day, let's be real, on a good day, some good trader like myself, we can earn well over $10,000 in a single day. It could be considered life-changing money to many people. But when you first start out, a profit target would be something equal to the job that you maybe had in the past or the job that you have now. Because then if you can equal it, then why would you be at that other job, right? You can start to actually professionally day trade. But to get to that point, it's going to take about, in my opinion, probably about 2 years if you are successful. But the majority of people, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years trying, it just never works out for them. 95% of not 95, I'd say 98% of traders will probably fail, maybe 99% or even more. I think that maybe 1 out of 100 people can be successful, but not hyper successful. To get to my level, for example, it takes years of hard work. It takes the kind of dedication where you're gonna live, eat, and breathe this kind of world. You're gonna be obsessed with it. It takes a very obsessed person and a meticulous person who's hyper disciplined, that follows the rules, that wants to be better, that thrives to be better, that constantly craves learning from every source, that lives, eats, and breathes it for 8 to 12 to 16 hours a day, right? So I want to see you guys put in the time and evolve yourselves to a high level in the market if you want to truly hyper succeed as a day trader, right? It's not necessarily about being an intelligent person to be successful at day trading. It's going to take a hyper focused, meticulous, disciplined, hardworking person that thinks outside of the box and sticks to their rules. So I'm going to go over very quickly with you guys how I took this trade and why I took the trade for Millennia, and you can use it as a learning tool. And if you want to join my Discord, guys, just click on my bio link here. Okay, bio link on my on my X, right here on my Twitter at the top, and then just join my Discord, guys. It's a private Discord education and trading group. It costs a little bit of money to join a month, but it's worth it. You sign up for 1 month, you'll see the value in it. I promise you that, okay? And guys, my bear market course is already here. You can go through my Twitter feed. Okay, take a look at it, guys. Like, the bear market course is out. The reason why it's out is simply because we don't know if this is really the top or not. But if it were, based off of everything that we've seen, you're gonna be so well prepared. I mean, if the bear market starts in 3 months and you start studying for it now, you're probably gonna be very happy that you took the course. So definitely go through my Twitter feed, guys. A lot of people are signing up for it already. It's ridiculous how good the syllabus is. So just check it out, guys. There's a link in my X right over here. It's going to take you to it. It's also going to come with 2 crazy things for you guys. It's going to come with 1, every Friday, okay? You're going to get a Friday live stream that's trading, okay? So every Friday you hop on with me, you're going to get a live stream, okay? So we're going to trade together. You're going to see my desktop. That's going to be freaking awesome. And we're going to find a trade together guaranteed. And then Sunday, another live stream, weekly recap, lesson, and question and answer. So you get a chance to ask me a lot of things. So it comes with 2 packages. 1, if you want to join the Discord, which you should, you're going to get a lifetime membership. It's a Black Friday package already with 40% off. So after Black Friday, it's going to go back up to $12.50. Right now, it's $7.45 for the course. and the Discord membership, and also all the live streaming. But if you want just the course by itself with no live stream, no Discord, you can get that too. It's good for people who are already members of my Discord, right? So I don't recommend this to people. I recommend obviously the top package, right? So I created this just to help everybody start preparing for the worst. So let's take a look at Millennia and see how I actually TA first of all. Let's look at TA. I'll show you guys how I made it. It wasn't really difficult, right? It wasn't a difficult coin to catch. Hyper parabolic, right? So I originally thought that this was the count right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which made wave 1 only. Okay, I thought that was only wave 1, which I'm right about. I'm sure of it. And then this made waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that finished wave 3. So I originally thought that this was only a 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be a 4, then a 5, but the four just ended up dropping entirely. The fifth waves don't always have to form. So this guy here was shorted with size, right? You can just see how it's developing there, where that's a third peak. And then you can just see how this is starting to form, right? Like you can see the kernel. The kernel bounces, one bounce, and then on this candle when it was forming, I shorted that with size. So that's how I caught that coin right there. And the Millennia was much easier, okay? Millennia, I called it in the Discord group. Extremely hard, very, very hard. Like it was one of the best calls that I made. So I said right here to everybody that we're reaching basically a top. Mel, resistance, okay? Short at your own risk. Probably only very short term, but I think it's gonna blow past it soon. So I told everybody there's a long-term resistance. That's literally how I caught it. Just a long-term resistance, and then you're trying to see, right? You're trying to see. You're trying to see the reaction at it, right? And then the reaction was, here's the resistance exactly. And then you can see it hover there many times. And then the moment it fell below here, right? This one right there, this recent high, during the formation of this candle, okay, first of all, it rejects up there. You know that. It rejects the resistance. And then it actually falls back below the previous high there. So then you know it's going to probably drop. So the formation of this candle is where I shorted it with size, massive size, $160,000 from $9,000 profit. So yesterday was a really, really good day. Okay, so I think that Bitcoin eventually is gonna, like, let's take a look at Bitcoin now. Okay, I think that Bitcoin eventually it's gonna probably end up falling off really hard, but maybe we're gonna get a rally still. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you. I'm still very bearish. Obviously, I'm still very bearish. Okay, but for now, the 50 EMA is holding, but we got to understand the dynamic of this bull market, okay? We really have to understand it hard. If we take a look at the weekly EMA on all bull markets before, which is the yellow line, not the green line, okay? Right? We can see that it expands very far away from it, and it never really bounces once, except for when the bear market is pretty much beginning, right? But it expands very, very far away from it. You can see that in 2017, it doesn't really get hit either until the bear market really begins. But it doesn't expand as much. Here's 240%. Before it was like 450%. Then you can see in 2021, it barely expands away from it. It's like 120%. And then not only that, you can see how little time it's above the 50 EMA. It actually hits it, goes below it, then bounces. So as you can see, the 50 EMA is reacting weaker and weaker every time. As the bull markets go by, we're seeing that it hits the 50 weekly EMA more, and it also does not expand nearly as much, right? So then because of that, now this bull market, it hits it multiple times. How many times can it hit until it finally breaks? So right now we're in this formation of basically, you know, we're in this formation right now of a channel, and because of that, like, I think this channel is eventually gonna, maybe we're gonna go up a little bit more. Sorry, I'm just having some soda. But realistically, it's not gonna hold forever. We are hyper overextended. Hyper, guys, overextended. This is not looking good. This is looking like a descending triangle. That's gonna break. You guys know that, right? That's how RSI works. RSI holds the range, and then once that range breaks, it's gonna fuck you over. Like, it's gonna wreck you. Just as an example, okay, right here, okay, like, look, just look at that range. Do you guys see this range I'm showing you in 2017? Look what happens when RSIs break a range, right? This is the break. Look what happens right here. If we look at it closely, that's where it broke, and when the RSI snaps, it you know it's gonna go to really deadly ranges, right? The RSI snapped, and then it went to like super low ranges. When the RSI gets back up above the previous support, it just goes hyperbolic, right? It goes parabolic like that. So I think that this RSI is gonna break, and when it does, people are really gonna start to feel the pain. That's why I'm telling you guys, man, like, take a look at the link below in this video, and you're gonna see, like, take a look at the bear market course, man. Like, look at the syllabus. You will be one of the happiest people to pick up this course. Okay, you're gonna be so happy. So I think that when you prepare ahead of time, and if the worst happens, you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm just really glad that I took this course. So market's not looking the best. Ethereum's not looking the best either. I mean, how many times can we actually double top here, right? And then bull trap here. Can you imagine taking like a whole year to break above here? Taking 511 days to break above it, only to be bull trapped above it. That's ridiculous. Like, can you understand the sentiment behind that? I hope you do. Today's market is looking pretty wild. LSK is crazy. It's going up like you know, a lot, but it went up like 80%, but it's got negative funding fee. So, and it's also paid out every hour. Because of that, automatic no. You do not trade this coin ever, guys, okay? So I just wanted to give you a very quick market update about what's going on, okay? So, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye now.